Welcome back to Men's edition of What to Wear to a Job Interview. As an ex-HR person that qualifies me to make this video, I'd like to share with you what most hiring professionals look for in an applicant. Apart from you actually being good at what you do, one of the top and most important parts of an applicant's assessment is their first impression and their nonverbal communication. So gentlemen, what should you wear to your interview to impress your prospect employer? Stick around to find out. Hi and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Fnan Teklay and I'm a personal brand, image and style consultant and founder of Fnan.co for executive image management, where I help corporate professionals and entrepreneurs look their best for work. A company will most likely look at your experience level and skills before hire. But with so many people or applicants applying for the same position, doing the same exact thing with similar skill sets and sometimes even experience, companies try to look at beyond those qualities. Your nonverbal communication plays a huge role in determining whether you are capable and fit for the job position. And that's why most companies try to look for people who can represent their brand image to their clients and stakeholders. And that's why the next time you have an interview, be prepared and be dressed so you can seal the deal. I want you to treat this opportunity like a great salesman would, because ultimately what you're doing is really selling your time and services in exchange of financial compensation with this company. And that is why in this video I want to cover the best or high-level attire that will fit for any and every industry. Yes, this video also expects you to look your ultimate best, even if the position is frying burgers. Seriously. But I'll say this, if you're entry level, then you have to seize this moment and dress the best way you can. However, there are a few do's and don'ts for you that later we'll try to cover, hopefully, throughout this video. As preparation is the root of most, if not all, successful stories, then you should definitely prepare yourself way before in advance to nail this interview and to dress the part. Because otherwise it might be a little overwhelming as to what to wear, how to assemble your outfits. And so preparation is key. One of the best way to prepare is to have a couple of outfits combined together and prepared in your wardrobe that will act as your interview uniform. So every time you have an interview, you have a couple of go-to ensembles just ready for you in your wardrobe. If you have a LinkedIn account, which I hope you do, I'd recommend you to briefly go through the company's profile and its people. So you'll have a feel of how the people there officially present themselves through their profile pictures. Without further ado, here are some examples on what to wear to a job interview. All right, let's discuss colors first. The strongest colors to wear for men to an interview include blue, gray, black, burgundy, red, and white. Just keep this color palette on the side, as it'll be useful later and explain where or how to incorporate them in your image. Another thing about color you should keep in mind is their significance and whether they align with your job or industry. For example, red is great, but it is overpowering and too confident, so it would be an appropriate color for you if you're in sales or law, because you are expected to be aggressive and strong. If you are in accounting or finance, you want to transmit reliability and trustworthiness, which is why blue is the right color for you. If you want to seem more reserved and professional, then any shades of gray would work. If you want to look more organized, efficient, then white is your color. Before you start making any assumptions on how you should apply these colors yet, let's talk about the details of your clothes. First choice is a plain white dress shirt. It's the standard item for all dedicated businessmen. The next best would be a light blue dress shirt. Keep stripe patterns to a minimum, so avoid plaid or a shirt that may be overpowering, as they tend to be distracting. So solid shirts are the best way to go. A shirt is meant to complete or complement a blazer, jacket, or suit, and so it should not be the dominant item. Also note that all collar buttons should be buttoned up, so make sure your collar size fits well and does not cause discomfort. If you have a narrow, like a diamond or even heart face shaped, then opt for medium to widespread collars. If your face is more round or square shaped, then a button down or narrow pointed collar is going to look best on you. I would recommend wearing a complete suit if your goal is to impress your hopefully future employer. The best colors would be a rich navy blue, dark gray, or plain gray. I would recommend you to avoid black because it's too serious and dominating. The suit must be well fitted, so the seam or fabric above your shoulder should end right on the bone where your arm meets your shoulder. The length of the suit jacket should just cover your seat area and not drape longer. The sleeve length should be short by 1.5 inches than your dress shirt's cuff, and most importantly, there should be no creasing when you button your jacket up. Whether you opt for single or double-breasted suit depends on your experience level and how you want to play it in the interview. If you are at entry level, I'd advise to go for an elegant single-breasted suit. It is better to play it humbly and focus on nailing the interview and not make it about your outfit or image. If you are at senior or executive level, then wearing a double-breasted suit should complement your experience and confidence level. Also, pick a suit jacket style according to your body form. If you're lean and tall, then squared suit jackets will work best, like double-breasted suits are great examples. If you're considered short, then jackets with long lapel will help you elongate your torso. If you're broad-shouldered, then a nice single-breasted jacket will complement your form. If your torso is parallel to your shoulders, then a classic single-breasted jacket that is cinched around the mid-torso is best. Make sure also that your jacket isn't long. Regardless of what your body form and shape, make sure your suit is tailored to fit you well. It's best to wear matching blazer and trousers as a complete suit, and not mixing two different items of the same color at all, because what happens most of the time is that the blazer and trousers texture and or shade of the same color are different, and that's unattractive. So remember, either go with a matching item that comes as a pair or opt for separates with different colors, like a navy blue blazer with gray trousers and vice versa. Let me know if you need any more ideas in the comments below. Ideally, opt for trousers with a classic flat front with no cuffs because it flatters most body shapes, especially if you're slim. Go for pleated trousers with cuffs if you must, because otherwise a flat front is too constricting for you. Priority is comfort after all. Your trousers should fit without excess material around the crotch or seating area and with hemline just above the bottom heel of your shoes. Fit is everything. For your ties, select slim in width and solid pattern ties to go with your suit, or a shirt in case you decide to dress more casual by skipping your suit jacket, as slimmer ties are sleeker and more refined. In general, avoid heavy patterns, prints, or wide ties. This is your chance to incorporate some character through color. Best colors are blue, burgundy, red, or gray, depending on what message you want to transmit. Wear your formal and timeless shoes to go with your suit, such as your Oxfords and classic brogues in black. Avoid brown, blue, or any other color, please. Also, completely avoid square-toe dress shoes as they are very outdated, and please avoid sneakers as they are too casual. And remember to give your shoes a good shine before you head out. To even impress the employer, work on your accessory game. Less goes a long way, so be selective about the accessories you wear to your interview. Add a classic white pocket square or use some color to complement your suit. Avoid wearing jewelry other than a nice watch. Body jewelry, such as piercing, are also better to be avoided to prevent any distractions. Some great accessory pieces you can incorporate in your outfit are tie pins and cufflinks, especially if you're at management or executive level. They are extremely elegant additions to your image. However, only wear tie pins or cufflinks if you know exactly how to use them and are confident in them. Otherwise, avoid them altogether, especially if you're at entry level. As you will most probably need a bag to carry your resume, certifications, recommendation letters, all crease-free, a sleek portfolio or briefcase is a great choice. Please avoid carrying a backpack to an interview. No matter your hairstyle, I advise that you keep your hair neat and well kept if you wish to come off as a reliable candidate for the job. If your interview is with a conservative company, then I would suggest to go with a short hair and shaven face. Most companies actually prefer that. Another important thing is to maintain your nails for the interview. Make sure your nails are cut short, clean, and without excess cuticle skin. As far as cologne, Keep it to a minimum or avoid them altogether, as you never know whether the interviewer is going to appreciate it or extremely hate it, which will then work against you. Either ways, it's best not to risk it. So a fresh shower, deodorant, and perhaps lotion with lime scent for more freshness is just right. If you're a smoker, then avoid smoking just right before the interview so you don't risk smelling like cigarettes as you enter the premises. Last but not least, don't forget to bring your best attitude and confidence with you. Believe that you're going to nail this opportunity and land this job because you came prepared, looking and feeling amazing. Now it's your time to go do your thing. Best of luck. Keep me updated. I'd love to hear from you. And if you want to start any conversation with me or even just keep in touch, I'd love to invite you to our Facebook group called The Image of Success, which is going to be linked in the comment section below. I appreciate you very much. Thank you for your time. I hope you find these ideas useful. Let's keep in touch. I hope to see you next week. Ciao.